Hello there, boys and girls. Before we get into today's episode, our form hasn't been the best in the last 4 games. As you can see here, lost to United in the EFL Cup, lost to Swansea, drew against United in the league, and lost to Man City in the league as well. Today, though, Aston Villa, who see themselves in 18th, and Derby, who see themselves in 17th as we speak. What could possibly go wrong? Roll the titles. We are not messing about today. We are getting straight into these games. Here is the lineup for the match against Villa at London Road today. We're going to go Berkey in goal. Durham comes back after his suspension. Baldwin, Kimpembe in the middle. Kingsley on the left-hand side because Walker-Peters isn't quite fit just yet. We've got Fossum and Escobar in the middle. On the right, we've got Bakali, who's been moaning about games, and I've promised him some more games in the coming weeks. Ward-Prowse in the middle and Mina on the left, and then the man, the myth, the legend, that is Facundo Calido up top. 8 goals in 9 games. He's currently on a 7.06 rating this season so far. Awesome performance. Let's crack on and get straight into it. So as I said, Villa see themselves in 18th, 7 points from 8 games. We are 5th. A win today won't put us into the top 4, but it will keep us in and around those European positions going forward, which is good to see. They line up with a 4-2-3-1. Any names? So we come up against Chris Forrester, ex-Posh Boy, signed for them for £2.5 million. They've got Ilori and Elphick at the back with Chester at right back. Ward, Marcus Edwards from Tottenham. Has he got him on loan? No, they've signed him. Signed Marcus Edwards from Tottenham. Very, very good player in this year's game. Anybody on the bench? Koja, Westwood as well. So, fairly decent side on from Villa. But we should have enough with the attributes that we've got in our team. We should have enough to win this game. Morale has dipped a little bit, as you can see on the screen. Morale has dipped after the last few games where we haven't picked up wins. Hopefully we can change that around today. As I said, switched it up from the 4-3-1-2 to the 4-2-3-1, and hopefully with a little bit more attacking intent we can win the game. Here we go. Bakali on this right hand side is running inside, but Fossum picks up the ball into Calido. Calido trying to find Mina, and he does. 12 minutes gone in the game. Santi Mina, Calido and Bakali all coming together and puts us 1-0 up. Santi Mina with the tidy little finish there. Just got ahead of the right back Chester, and he makes it 1-0 to Posh. Here we go in 3D. So Bakali comes inside but gets tackled by Ruiz Silva. Fossum into Calido. Lovely through ball there from Santimina. Chester just doesn't do enough, and Santimina nips in front of him, and it's 1-0 to the Posh. Free kick from Ward-Prowse, and that's 2-0. 1 minute after, 2-0. Ward-Prowse from about 20 yards out with a free kick, and here we go. He's only going in one position, and it's top right hand corner. Golini can't get there, and it's 2-0. 13 minutes gone. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Lovely stuff. Ward-Prowse with another free kick. Oh, he's hit the post this time. Tries to fall to Bakali, but he just can't quite get there. We're all over this Villa side at the minute. Calido not having the greatest of games. 6.6. Santimina's picked up a knock, a bruised thigh. So we'll see into the half time. See if we can get through to there. Kingsley's going to pick up this ball very, very slowly. Escobar now going to just take his time. Finds a lovely ball over the top to Santimina. Trying to drill the ball into Calido in the middle. And Elphick gets it cleared. But Kingsley's there into Mina. Lovely ball to the back post. And Bakali's there. Hits the bar again. That's twice we've hit the woodwork. Chance just before half time. Bakali now tries to find Ward-Prowse, but Edwards gets back there. Golini taking his time. Oh, Calido nearly got in there, but Fossum and Baldwin really mopping that up. Into Ward-Prowse, into Calido. It's going to take 4 men on there. On the outside, he's hit the bar again. That's the 3rd time we have hit the woodwork in the first half. We could have been out of sight, so I'm going to bring Mina off. Snodgrass is going to go onto that left-hand side. Very pleased with how things going. We could have been 4 or 5-0 up here at half-time. I think, as I said in one of the early episodes, 4-2-3-1 is going to come out when we play in these lower ranked sides, like Villa, like Derby. I might, because we're away from Derby, might go to the 4-3-1-2, but we'll see when we get there. But 10 minutes into the second half, nothing's really happened. Calido's not having the best of games. Might have to get him off and get someone like Cummings on. Durham now with a throw in into Bakali, into Ward-Prowse, back to Bakali, just keeping the ball nice and patient on that right hand side. Ward-Prowse now. Bakali again. Is he going to stretch those legs? No, he finds Fossum in the middle. Fossum into Calido. Calido finds Bacali on that overlap. He's going to get the ball back in, and that's an own goal by James Chester. Bacali really causing havoc down that right-hand side, and James Chester nods it in, and that is 3-0 to the Posh. Here we go, Kalido, lovely through ball, using that pace that Bacali's got. And Bacali whips the ball in. Snodgrass doesn't really go for the ball. Chester doesn't really know where he is. And that's 3-0 to the Posh. Lovely, lovely win for us here. Kingsley now into Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse into Durham. Durham's really high up, and that's going to take him out of a position there. But storming back, look at number 26 there. Storming back to try and get back into position, and he's there or thereabouts. Westwood into Wood. Wood on the outside. Berkey, lovely shot there. Is that Chris Wood? No, Bobby Wood. Must be a regen. Lovely shot from him from about 20 yards out. I thought Berkey got a hand to it, but just really good placement in the corner. Wood now, look at that. Lovely finish. I thought Berkey just got there, but he didn't. And it's 3-1 to the Posh. Would have preferred a clean sheet in this, but wonder strike from Bobby Wood. I have to check his stats out at the end of the game. Ward-Prowse now into Bacali, into Ascobar, Snodgrass. A lovely ball over from Gould into Kingsley. Finds Bacali. 4-1 to the Posh. He wanted more games. That's his first goal of the season for the Posh. And it's 4-1. That's it. Out of sight. 2 minutes to go before the full-time whistle. Gould, what a ball that is. First time ball over to Kingsley. Kingsley just drills it in. Bacali coming in. Bosh. 4-1. Lovely finish there from Bacali. And there we have it. Peterborough United 4. Aston Villa 1. And it keeps us in and around those European places. We are at Pride Park now. Derby away. We're going to keep the same team. Berkey, Durham, Baldwin, Kempempe, Kingsley at the back. Fossum and Ascobar in the middle. Bacali, Ward-Prowse, Mina and Kalido up top. Kalido didn't have the best games. He is out of form over the last 5 games. Do I change him? Yes, I will. So Kalido's going to drop to the bench and Cummings is going to start up top. A little bit better in the last 5 games. So hopefully Cummings can come in and do the business. If not, we've got Kalido on the bench. Where are Derby? Derby is still 17th. 7 points from 9 games. We're playing on the Sunday. Everybody else has played. So if we win today, we go back up to 5th and 3 points behind Middlesbrough, of all people. Middlesbrough in the top 4. Liverpool are 8th, Arsenal are 9th. So some of the bigger teams not having the best of season so far. So they've got Batshuayi at top. They've got Nani on the wing. They've got Cyrus Christie's a very good right back. Colback at left back. So a very, very good squad. Haidara at the bench. Vyman on the bench. Lapadula on the bench. So some very, very good signings for this Derby side. I want my boys to pick up where they left off. We're in, after last game, very, very good form. Seem to know where the goal is. So let's crack on and let's start this game against Derby. 25 minutes gone and nothing's really happened, as you can see here. No one's really taking the game at all. We're on telly as well, so it's going to be a very, very boring game for the people watching at home. None of my players are... No one's really playing very, very well. Baldwin's on a 7, Berkey's on a 7. But other than that, nothing has happened at all in that first half. Derby have actually had more of the shots. Not really good enough. Not happy with the performance out there. Ward-Prowse is seeming demotivated. You weren't that bad, believe. There we go. Change that around. I'm going to say have faith in him. So let's go back out there. Second 45 minutes. We can always change it to the 4-3-1-2 and see if that helps us in this second half. Coming up to the hour mark now, and here we go. Constance-Sal into the middle. Kralach into Marson, and that is 1-0 to Derby. Alfie Mawson with the goal there. I think it was a centre-back partnership heading one and each other in the corner. Here we go. So Constance-Sal into the box. Kralach gets ahead, and then Mawson is there near, literally 2 yards out. And that's 1-0 to Derby. We are losing this game. Not the best of games we are having here. 25 minutes gone. 25 minutes to go, sorry, and we're going to change this up. Who isn't having the best of games? Ward-Prowse isn't having the best of games, but let's bring Ryan Gould into there. Let's see what we can do up the top here as well. Mina's having an okay game. We're going to change this up. We're going to go to the 4-3-1-2. Bring Gould on for Bacali and bring Kalido on for Cummings. Let's see if that changes anything into this final 25 minutes. Not having the best of games, you can see here. Derby having all the shots. Less of the possession, making quite a few passes as well. So let's see. Ward-Prowse, and that's 1-1. Ward-Prowse from 25 yards out. What a free kick from James Ward-Prowse. Changes had been made, that had been kicked in, and that is an instant reply from the Posh. Lovely free kick here from Ward-Prowse. That's 2-2. What a hit that is. Top right hand corner. Goalkeeper had absolutely no chance. Let's see if we can carry on and see if we can get this win. Last 15 minutes, we're going to go up to attacking. See if we can really push these Derby boys back and go for the win. Go for a cheeky 2-1. Conceição into the box again, into Krajilic, into Suarez, and that is 2-1 to Derby. Coming into the final 10 minutes, we haven't played well at all. It's Derby 2, Peterborough United 1. Thought we were in some good form after that win against Villa, but Krajilic gets in there, and then Suarez, basically our deflection from, I think it's Kimpembe, and it's 2-1 to Derby. 10 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get back into this game. Final 3 minutes now of injury time. Durham now launching the ball forward to absolutely no one. 10 seconds left. Can someone close him down? No, they can't. Final 5 seconds. Conceição on this right-hand side. Kingsley doesn't get there. Into Suarez. Into Aina. And that is it. Derby County 2. Peterborough United 1. Not happy at all with that. Just not performing. We're quite inconsistent yet again at the minute. We are still 6th in the table. But now we're a massive 6 points off the Champions League place. Only a point off Europa League, so it's not too bad. And we always have the FA Cup to win if we need it as well. So that's it for today's episode. We will be coming back for the West Ham and Arsenal game. So West Ham away, Arsenal at home. And hopefully we'll pick up some form against Stoke, Norwich and Sunderland in the middle of all that. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out any more content coming forward. And until next time when we play West Ham and Arsenal, I'll see you soon.